Welcome back to the deep dive. We unpack the most important insights from today's headlines and key research.
And today marks the start of something really exciting.
It does indeed. We're launching a brand new series today.
That's right. Over the next 50 days, we are diving into the PropTech Top 50. It's a daily spotlight based on Property Technology Magazine's definitive 2025 annual index.
PropTech, that's technology meets real estate, right? Everything from smart homes to big platforms.
Exactly. And even as we'll see, lifestyle services now. We're going to break down the companies that are really, shaping the future of this whole sector. It's moving fast.
Okay, let's get straight into it then. To kick off this huge series, we are looking at the company that actually clinched the #1 spot.
None other than Airbnb.
Airbnb, a giant in the PropTech space, obviously. They topped the 2025 index with a score of 122.
And that score, it reflects a lot. Innovation, their market reach, financial muscle compared to everyone else.
Yeah, their global footprint is massive. What is it, 7.7 million active listings? And revenue in 2024 was $11 billion. Huge numbers.
Absolutely staggering. But it's their latest move, the 2025 summer release, that really cements their top position, I think. It dropped May 13th.
So what's in this summer release? What's the big news?
Well, first up is something called Airbnb Services. Basically, in-stay add-ons. Think professional chefs coming to your rental, photographers, even personal trainers.
Interesting. So enhancing the stay itself.
Yes, but here's the really game-changing part. These are available in 260 cities to start, and you don't actually need to be staying in an Airbnb to book them.
Wait, really? So I could book an Airbnb service like a chef from my own home?
That's exactly it. You can use them right in your own city. And they stress that every service provider is thoroughly vetted for quality.
Okay, that feels like a major shift. Expanding beyond just lodging or travel accommodation.
It radically expands their market.
Yeah.
It's not just about the trip anymore. It's about integrating into daily life, potentially. Capturing value around the stay, not just the stay itself.
So that puts them up against what? Local concierge services? Gig platforms?
Potentially, yes.
Yeah.
It's a whole new competitive landscape. And they didn't stop there. They also significantly expanded Airbnb Experiences.
Ah, yes, experiences. How have those changed? Are they also going for that use it locally angle?
They are. They've been, let's say, reimagined now in 650 cities worldwide. And again, bookable locally without a stay.
And what kind of experiences are we talking about?
They've introduced Airbnb Originals. These sound pretty unique, like learning art restoration in Rome or, unique sessions with big names like Patrick Mahomes or Megan Thee Stallion.
Wow, okay, so really high profile or unique cultural dives.
Right. Designed to be social and, like the services, all quality vetted.
And managing all this new stuff, I assume the app had to change for users and for hosts.
Definitely. There's an all-new app UI and a host services marketplace. The app's got a complete redesign. Dedicated tabs now for homes, experiences, and services. Makes sense.
Easier to navigate all the new offerings.
And it has an intuitive itinerary feature built in. For hosts, there's something called Airbnb Setup to simplify getting started, plus revamped tools for managing listings, calendars, including Google Calendar integration, which is handy.
So better tools for everyone involved. It really does sound like, well, more than just an update. You called it a strategic shift earlier?
I think it is. They're clearly moving from being just a lodging provider to becoming maybe an every-trip lifestyle platform. That seems to be the goal.
An every-trip lifestyle
Right.
platform. What's the core idea there? Own more of the travel budget, or is it something else?
It's partly budget, sure, but it's also about time and engagement. They want to monetize your time, not just your accommodation, curate your entire trip, and potentially aspects of your local life, too.
Making themselves indispensable beyond just finding a place to sleep.
Exactly. It creates new economic opportunities for local experts, chefs, artists, trainers, and massively broadens Airbnb's footprint way beyond traditional PropTech boundaries.
Okay, so looking ahead then, what should people be watching? Investors, hosts, even competitors?
Two main things, I'd say. First, how well do these new services and experiences actually monetize? Will people book them, especially locally? That's the big question.
Right, adoption is key.
And second, regulation. Airbnb constantly navigates short-term rental rules. Now, adding these lifestyle services globally, Well, that potentially opens up a whole new set of regulatory challenges city by city. That's definitely something to monitor.
It really makes you think, as they push into being this lifestyle platform, how much of our daily lives, even local experiences, might end up curated by these huge tech players.
It's a fascinating question for the future.
Definitely something to ponder. Now, this is just day one of our PropTech Top 50 Deep Dive. If you want the full picture, you should immediately download the complete Top 50 PropTech Companies report. It's free for now at propertytechnologymagazine.com.
Yeah, grab it quickly before it goes behind their paywall.
Absolutely. Secure your copy today and make sure you join us again tomorrow.
We'll be back to unveil and dissect company number 2 in the PropTech Top 50.
That wraps up today's deep dive. We really enjoy bringing you these analyses. Please subscribe if you haven't, rate the show, and do send in your questions. We love hearing from you.
Until next time.
Keep exploring.